Today is my 4-year work anniversary, so I'm going to share with you the 4 most important lessons I have learned along the way. As a result of watching this video, it's going to save you so much time and it's going to allow you to find more success sooner rather than later because you're going to avoid the same mistakes that I had to learn grinding out here in the trenches. If you enjoy my videos, hit the like button right now and comment the wave emoji down below for the algorithm. It's also going to come into play in lesson number 3. Our channel goal is 15,000 subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed now as well. Let's rewind back to 2018. I just graduated from college and I moved myself from Columbus, Ohio to Dallas, Texas. To tell you the truth, I had no idea what I would be doing in software sales as a sales development rep until they handed me a headset day one and said, Trent, you're gonna have to learn how to cold call. I feel so grateful that I landed at a great technology company that's invested in my growth and that really promotes success because it's allowed me to promote 6 times, 4x my income, and learn enough to get to the point where I said, you know what, I can share my voice with the world and help other people as well. And that's what motivates me. Getting into lesson number 1, we are 1 call away. I have made over 50,000 cold calls, and I've come to the conclusion that at any given moment, we are 1 call away. I am 1 call away, 1 connect away from speaking with the high-level VP, director, C-level, and it could change my entire week, month, quarter. You are 1 trip away from the grocery store to meeting that guy or girl of your dreams. There's people in your life that you'll make a tremendous impact to that you haven't even met yet. So think about your wildest dreams and desires. You are 1 action away. You are 1 lucky event away from everything changing. I feel like I am 1 video away from absolutely blowing up and reaching millions of people. That's why I put out over 600 videos on this channel. That's why I make over 50,000 cold calls. And when people ask me, Trent, how do you overcome the fear of rejection? When you're faced with an objection, how do you push back even though it's uncomfortable? I say, look, I am 1 call away from changing my entire fate, the entire future of my family's life. That's why I keep pushing forward. And that is the most important lesson I have learned making 50,000 cold calls, working in software sales in the trenches, getting rejected, setting millions of dollars worth of pipeline. You are 1 call away from changing absolutely everything. Lesson number 2 is that I've had to force myself and recondition my mind to look at what could go right versus what could go wrong. For example, today my manager in my one-on-one proactively brought me a list of existing customers that I could upsell. And she's like, look, Trent, there's 10 of them right here. If you can upsell all of these customers an extra $10,000, that's $100,000 in revenue. And that will go to your quota and help you achieve your numbers. And I said, that's a really good way of looking at it. And then my brain started saying, well, Trent, you've spoken with them. They hate you. Trent, they had a big support issue. They don't want to speak with you. Trent, they already said they're not going to renew. My mind automatically started to disqualify why it's not a good idea to follow up with them. And then the more I reflected on that, I said, that's such a bad way of thinking because how many times do you find yourself sitting there about to make a call and your brain gets in the way and says, hey, that gatekeeper, they're not gonna let you through. You see that cute girl at the bar and you say, you know what? I'm not good enough. She's not gonna talk to me. Or you say, you know what? I'm gonna actually start getting consistent and working out. And then you say, you know what? I just can't do it because I like to go drink White Claws at the pool with my friends. There's always something that's gonna get in the way. It's never a perfect time. So I've been forced to recondition my mind to say, you know what? Although I immediately am disqualifying this to myself, I need to reprogram my mind to say, what could go right as a result of my action? Can I find 1 to 2 quality opportunities from this customer upsell list? Imagine if I can just go set meetings with 3 of them and I sell 1 of them. That's an extra $10,000 that I never would have had. That if I just reprogram my mind to imagine what could go right, everything could change. And I think that applies to cold calling. It applies to life as well, whether it be your relationships, whether it be your health. What could go right about taking action? And so much could go right. And if you never take the action, you'll never actually put yourself in the position to recognize the dream outcome that you do have as a result of putting in all that hard work. So really important to reframe your perspective. And something that I wrote down on my piece of paper that I am hyper focused on and that I have learned along the way. Lesson number 3 is that working in technology is the best opportunity vehicle for me. Ask yourself right now, what is your opportunity vehicle? By opportunity vehicle, I mean, what seat are you in? What type of car are you in that is going to propel you to the future you want to live. The wave emoji. Think about the ocean. 75% of the earth is covered with water. Most of your body is made up of water. That's why I'm drinking a gallon of water a day, because I need to lubricate the inside. But think about this. There's so much water everywhere. Would you rather go explore and conquer an ocean? Would you rather go take over a pond? Would you rather go play in a little stream? Maybe the Amazon River. Think about the body of water that you would rather go conquer and own. Me personally, I would rather conquer all of the ocean, 75% of the earth, all of that water, because it's a big space. And naturally, we as humans, especially men, we are programmed to conquer. That's why you and your boys get together and you say, you know what, we're gonna hike 50 miles and we're gonna go conquer this village. That's what the Romans did in the past. People want to conquer and take over. Working in technology presents you the opportunity to conquer in the biggest fashion on the largest scale. You can write a single piece of code. I'm not an engineer, I'm not over technical, but some engineer could write a single piece of code. That piece of code could reach over 10 million people, and I can be sitting here from my computer, I can start calling people and I can say, you know what? It's gonna cost you $100,000 recurring revenue for this piece of code, because it's gonna impact your business in this way, shape, or form. That is the opportunity vehicle at hand. If you're selling insurance, commodity, the upside may not be as great as working in technology. Technology is the future. Think about the entrepreneurs that society looks up to. It's Mark Zuckerberg, it's Bezos, it's Elon Musk. Although they're very controversial, everybody knows them because they have made the most impact to humanity as a result of their technology companies. In the 90s and early 2000s, it was financial services, hedge funds. Now the big money is in technology. That's where all the innovation is. Everything's being disrupted by Ubers, by Airbnbs. It's all about technology, and that is the best opportunity vehicle for me, because I believe I can change my future. I believe I can change my life by being in the right profession at the right time. I don't need to be overly special. I just need to be in the right place and put myself in the position to get in between all the innovation, all the money, and say, you know what, Trent, just get in the middle and you're gonna make some great things happen. The fourth and final lesson is that we need a new way to sell. I believe all reps are naturally competitive. They wanna make money, they wanna win. But if you're selling like everybody else, you're gonna get the same results and outcomes as everyone else as well. If you truly want to earn financial freedom and independence and build a live life on your terms, work when you want, work with who you want, work where you want, work with what you want to work on, you need to be an absolute killer on the phones and in every way, shape, or form with your ability to sell. Jeff Bezos says a beginner's mindset is critical to making progress on anything. I believe I came into the software sales market with a beginner's mindset. I never had an internship. I had no experience, no connections. I show up day one. I was the worst performing SDR in my entire office. And I said, you know what? I need to commit to my success. I need to learn how to do this. I need to learn a new way to sell. And for that reason, I have condensed all of my experience, all of my lessons, everything I've learned from being rejected thousands of times to setting tens of millions of dollars worth of pipeline of meetings into softwaresalesguide.com. I'm writing blogs on there. I'm putting specific guides on there. And in particular, the first link in the description below is going to be one call away. It is my ultimate cold calling guide, strategy, and script, and it also includes my proprietary pipeline generation framework, which is a 7-point system that helps you to quantify, are you winning the day? 1 point for correct contacts, 1 point for setting meetings, 1 point for adding people to sequence. It talks about exactly what you need to do to be successful, and there's a shareable Google Doc on there that helps you track it. It's something I'm using each and every day, and it's something I put a ton of time in to build so that I could help as many of you as possible condense what I've learned in 4 years into an hour of lessons, and I believe it's gonna be transformative. I received a message from a VP of sales. He says, Trent, the information contained in these guides, it's a mandatory part of our onboarding program in order to get reps ramped up, ready to hit the phones. So if you're looking to set more meetings, if you're interested in making more money, if you want to get to that next level like I do, go to softwaresalesguide.com and it's going to be the first link in the description below. You tell me, how many people are still in the office at 7:34 p.m.? I wanted to wrap up and thank you guys personally for watching to this point in the video and your support all along the way. I cannot believe we're at 13,000 subscribers. It feels like a minute ago that we were less than 1,000. I'd put out 200 videos and it seemed like nobody cared. It seemed like nobody was watching, but you push through it and you eventually get more of what you want out of life. I want to share with you one thing that's been on my mind that I think will help you. I deleted YouTube off my phone. I deleted TikTok off my phone. I deleted LinkedIn off my phone. I've been off Instagram. I've been off Snapchat. I no longer have any social media on my phone. Even though I'm a social media guy and I like to post online frequently, I found that when I'm getting all of these notifications, it puts me in a reactive state. I immediately wake up and say, oh, Jim Bob 2 commented that your hairlines were receding on TikTok, and it would make me feel a little bit uncertain. So if you're looking to find more certainty in your life, I would encourage you to delete all of the apps off your phone, nothing that gives you notifications, and just take some time to be alone, take some time to think. Doing that has helped me so much and allowed me to stay focused, to go all in on my goals, burn the ships so that I can get more of what I want out of life. And that's what I want for you as well. Have a great rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye.